Last time on Death Mark 2. Why are you back? Don't worry, Show. I'm gonna make sure you live, bro. The room's on the second floor, though. I doubt she'll climb the wall. I've been wrong before! I pull out the scorched black scissors and place them in front of her grave. Do you love me? No! Chase after them! Hear the sound of someone collapsing behind me. The departed ripped Kashima apart with a sickle, started munching on her. So please, I'm begging you, let this case go. Well, it's too blurry for me to make out what it is. Looks like a puffy, swollen face of a human. The swimming club came to us to share their concern about the pool ghost. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Death Mark 2. So last time, we defeated Kashima, which was great, but of course then she got eaten by the Departed, which was not so great. We managed to save Sho, who was going to be the scapegoat, but Daimon got hit with the Departed's curse. So Yashiki sent everyone away so that he could deal with this himself. So that's where we stand right now, and ooh boy, we were asked to investigate a pool spirit while waiting for the next notice, and yeah, apparently we're taking on possibly the Departed this chapter. I'm still like wondering, like, you know, what exactly is gonna go on, but need to go to the new building. So it's time. Let's go to the special building to gather more information. Okay. Let's go to the library, I guess. Spot a familiar-looking boy while glancing over a spacious library. Once he noticed my presence, he immediately approached me with a smug smile on his face. Is it Abe? Of course it is. Well, well, look who we have here, if it isn't Mr. Yashiki. Big congratulations to you for surviving the oh-so-terrifying slit-mouthed Kashima. I expected nothing less from the renowned spirit doctor. I was just lucky. I think so too, actually. You are blessed by the goddess of fortune. Unfortunately for Mr. Daimon, he couldn't escape his cruel fate. I heard he's hospitalized at K Hospital. You know a lot about the situation, don't you, Abe? Don't you think it's time you tell me what sort of tricks you have up your sleeves? Oh, goodness me! To think you would be interested in my secrets. I'm attracted to you, spirit doctor, and you're drawn to my mystery. We're basically meant to be! I don't dislike the sound of that. So, Abe, are you hitting on me? Because you are still a student and I am still a teacher and a lot older than you, so one, like, you know, 2 red flags right there. Secondly, with you saying you're attracted to me, are you the Departed? Hey, don't dodge my question. How did you... What a silly question. I don't see any need to answer that. Don't you know, what makes a mystery fascinating and captivating is the fact that it remains a mystery. Let's keep our relationship this way. I'm in no mood to alter it. Now, if you'll excuse me. I don't like how much of a smug bastard he is. With a chuckle, Abe leaves the library. I've got no idea what to make of that kid. I doubt we'll ever understand each other. Feel like I'm talking to an alien. This is what they call a generation gap? I step out of the library after the conversation, feeling rather frustrated. Oh. School will be closing shortly. Get your shit and get out. Guess that's enough for my evening investigation. I return to the infirmary to prepare for the night's investigation. Okay, to the infirmary! Might as well wait until the sun sets. Since I'm dealing with a spirit here, they should appear at night. Despite having no appetite, I forced down some cup noodles I bought on my way here to replenish my energy. I top it off with a cup of instant coffee with extra sugar. Doesn't compare to the stuff I brew myself. Coffee's still coffee, though. It's a hot black drink chock full of caffeine and chlorogenic acid. Telling myself that, I gulped the drink down. Night's getting late. Time to head out. I got a call. Who's it from? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Yashiki. It's me, Himiko Doryu, from the Student Council.
Why'd you need to call me this late at night?
There's something I wanted to tell you. Remember how earlier I said Takai had nothing to do with the pool case? Actually, it's the opposite.
Did you find something out?
I asked one of Takai's friends at the dorm. Turns out Takai used to be in the swimming club.
Hang on, wasn't she in the brass band club?
She quit the club after injuring herself during practice. After that, she joined the brass band club. But apparently, she still often came to watch the swim club practice. Heard she asked one of her friends in the club to let her swim from time to time. Because of that, swimming club members kept away from her.
So she just did her own thing.
There's more, though I don't know if it's related to the case or not. Right before she died, she apparently lost her ribbon in the pool.
Didn't she love that ribbon a lot? Sounds like it would have been rough on her, huh?
Yes, I heard she was flipping out. She searched all around the pool, the locker rooms, and the members' bags, but never found it. She was even saying she'd drain the entire pool if she had to. They were having a hard time stopping her.
Did she find her ribbon in the end?
No. After that, the notice appeared.
Doryu stops talking. Guess that's all there is to the story. Thanks, it'll help my investigation.
I should apologize for troubling you. Please call Michiho if anything happens. She'll come flying. Anyway, have a good evening.
Still not sure whether Kyoko Takai is connected to the pool case. Maybe I'll get a better understanding once I go to the pool. Okay, to the pool, I guess. Should definitely save first. To the pool! I leave the special building and head to the pool. After a bit of walking, I arrive at my destination. The entrance is blocked by a low palisade. Obviously, given that school hours are over, it's locked. I forgot to borrow the key. No choice but to bulldoze my way through. With my feet on the palisade, I manage to shuffle myself over in one try. Oh, wow! Impressive. This is the pool in question. Not sure if a spirit will appear tonight, but let's take a look around first. Each lane has a diving board. Is that a diving board? I'm not sure if that's necessarily a diving board, or like maybe that is what they're called, but like I thought they had a different name. Maybe I'm wrong. Just find a small object on one of the diving boards.
I found a tooth! Nice. So I found a lost soul. Nice. Okay. Some benches by the pool. Judging by all the mold growing on them, these benches are pretty uncared for. Mop. The bucket and a floor brush have been left out. Did someone forget to put them away? Oh, there's dead insects on there. Okay. Anything else? Okay, just the pool. I figured, like, sometimes, like, you know, it's like obviously you need to examine, like, the pool, like, you know, for this to go forward. So that's why I like to examine other things. Sometimes I'm wrong, though, and I'm like, oh, I was supposed to examine the pool for, oops, but, you know, I was right this time. I see nothing on the surface of the water, certainly not a severed head. Water is cloudy and clumps of algae float atop it. Guessing no one's using the pool these days due to the incidents. Well, fuck! What was that voice? Oh, my flashlight went out. Whoa! Who's there? Oh, come on, please work! Wait, didn't they say it was a red ribbon? Well, it looks like a blue ribbon. I mean, considering that the other girl, who was killed by Kashima also became a spirit, it doesn't surprise me that, like, you know, Takai would be a spirit here. Also, I do want to say, I'm actually really happy we're getting more on her because she was literally an unnamed bully earlier, and now she's getting some characterization, which, you know, I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm glad they're characterizing a bully. I'm saying I'm, like, giving characterization even to, like, a bully is good storytelling. There I spot a bloated ghost that looks like a drowned corpse. Such an awful sight to behold. I can hardly keep myself from looking away. Now that I take a closer look, she's wearing a Konoehara Academy uniform. Judging by the... Oh, those are hoses! Wrapped around her body, she looks like a victim of Hanako. Okay, so that's not the ribbon, that's hoses. Is this spirit of Kyoko Takai the missing person from the first notice? I wonder, maybe Hanako, like, you know, as a spirit stole her ribbon to, like, lure her to the pool to drown her. I don't know. Save me! Save me! I mean, I start to get a strange chill all over my body. I mean, there's a part of me that doesn't, like, listen, Yashiki is a good person who will definitely save her, but there is a big part of me that's like, you know, you kind of reap what you sow. You literally, I mean, like, seriously, because of her, like, you know, one of her classmates committed suicide. I mean, serious fuckingly. And it wasn't like it was unintentional. They literally had her, like, you know, like, put, like, a tube around her neck and pretend to be strangling, and then just fucking left her there. I mean, like, what do you think would happen? Shit. Won't be able to endure this for long. Takai keeps saying, save me, over and over again. It's like she's begging for forgiveness. Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before, you know, you got your classmate killed. Hanako's no longer here, though. She can't forgive her, nor save her. How do I save her now? The only thing I can use at the moment are the bucket and the brush beside the pool. Act 1 of the Suspense Act! I'm sorry, because of the meme. This is a bucket. Scoop up air? You know, that actually that might work. I will scoop up air and throw it at her so that she can breathe. Try scooping the air with the bucket several times. Success! Will you be saved if I do this? Nope, apparently that did not work. I thought maybe I would be like, here, take the air and breathe. I don't know. Already getting chills all over my body. Guess it's not the right way to save her. I need to try something else. How can I save her? Deck brush? Scoop up floating rubbish? Scoop up rubbish in the water? Maybe her ribbon is in the water and I can scoop it up with the brush? Try scooping up the trash floating in the water surface with the deck brush. Success! However, all I managed to do was scoop up a single leaf out of the pool. Yeah, I don't think that helped. Okay, I'm running out of options. Only got 2 options left. It says save me, okay. This is a bucket. I just gotta scoop up the water and throw it in her face. I don't know though. I don't know how this would help, but at the same time, it's kind of funny. Come on, success! She stares at the pool, murmuring something in a relieved voice. Wait, what? That worked? I know this is just a dumb hunch, but maybe I stumbled upon the right answer? There, more. More? Guess I need to do more to save her soul? Ow! I'm doing what you said to do! Okay, so apparently that was the correct thing. She said more, so... Scoop up water near the surface? Deep water? She said more, so, like, maybe, like, I need to, like, really go deep or something? Like I said, like, maybe she's looking for her ribbon, and maybe I'll find her ribbon. I don't know. Try putting the bucket, deep into the water before scooping. Oh, God, 79%. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Success! The bucket's so deep in the water that it's quite full now. I slowly lift it. Guess she wants me to get the bucket deeper in the water when she says there, more. In that case... How's that? I scooped deep like you wanted. She stares at the water inside the bucket. What? What? When did that happen? How did that get there? I follow her gaze and see something floating inside. What is this? It's a flashy red ribbon. I think I remember something about Takai wearing a flashy ribbon. Well, yeah, that's why she was called Ribbon in the notice. Is that what you've been searching for all this time? Looks like this is the right choice. Her Takai disappeared while looking for her favorite ribbon. Probably killed by Hanako before she ever found it. Yay! So here's the thing. The Departed seems to be, like, eating spirits like, you know, Hanako or Kashima, but these, like, quote-unquote lower spirits, the Departed doesn't seem to care about, doesn't want to eat, and I don't know why. Takai's spirit laughs happily as she disappears into the darkness. Okay. I survive it! Just barely, oh my god. The regret that Takai's soul bore has been dispelled. She shouldn't appear here again. I mean, that's good, but at the same time, I mean, like... Listen, I'm not for, like... Listen. There are very few people that I think deserve to... Like, if hell is real, then I think that there are very few people that actually deserve to be there for all eternity. Like, there are some genuinely horrible human beings. This girl was pretty fucking bad, but at the same time, there's a lot worse. There's a lot worse.
I would have rather liked her to go to prison and spend the rest of her life, like, you know, in prison than eternity in hell or something like that. Or eternity as a ghost, constantly suffering. So, yeah, maybe I'm just too nice. I don't know. Let's go back to the infirmary. Oh, thank God. I'll get to heal. Well, that was it? Am I done? Is it over? Okay, back to the infirmary, I guess. This concludes the requested investigation. Yet the night's still young. What should I do? Woo! Ah! Ah! Outside the window! Ah! For some reason I feel a set of eyes on me. Oh, fuck balls. Oh my God, that looks like The Departed. Oh no. Oh, what are you doing there? Hello. Die. Go away. Something on the other side of the window. Yeah, I know. What's that? The Departed? Why were they here, though? There's an unfamiliar item on the desk. It's a new notice. Fuck! Dear Student Council? I will kill you tonight. I'm hiding in the school. Oh no! Student Council? They mean Michiho and Doryu? Shit, what do? First things first, I need to check whether they're safe or not. Better call them now. Yeah, let's save. Oh my fucking Christ! Like shit just got real, man! Take out the note Michiho gave me this evening. Michiho isn't answering. Let's call the dorm and check if they're in their rooms. Konohara Academy student dormitory here. The voice of a middle-aged woman is transmitted into the earpiece that is pressed against my ear. Must be the dorm manager. My apologies for calling this late at night. My name is Yashiki. I'm one of the teachers at Konohara Academy. Have Himiko Doryu and Machiho Kinukawa returned home? Hold on, Mr. Yashiki, right? You the teacher who's been hitting on those two? What? Playing dumb, I see. Heard it all from the kids here, you know. Say there's a four-eyes, middle-aged teacher who's been hanging around Doryu and Kinukawa a lot. Hang on a second, this is... My goodness, how immoral. There have been more and more indecent teachers trying to put their hands on these innocent students. Just admit it already. That's what your intentions are, aren't they? It's getting me nowhere fast. She's prejudiced against me. Why is this happening now of all times? What can I do to make her listen to me? Tell her lives are at risk. Convince her I have no ulterior motives. I'm gonna bring up Mr. Konoe. I'm investigating a case at the request of Mr. Konoe. If you refuse to cooperate, that's your choice. But I'm letting you know he'll be hearing about it. Are you alright with that? Huh? Hold on a second. You're joking, right? Why don't you try calling him and see whether or not he thinks it's a joke? So what are you gonna do? Your call. Dorm manager remained silent. Merely mentioning the Konoe name seems to a pretty effective tack within the school. My apologies. You see, the female dormitory has been getting a lot of weird calls lately. Didn't mean to offend you. I just take precaution for the girls' sakes. You know that, right? Now she's finally willing to listen. So where are Doryu and Kinukawa?
To tell you the truth, both of them haven't returned, and it's already past curfew.
Excuse me?
I always warn the kids they need to get back by curfew, but they... Store manager offers a bunch of half-assed excuses, so obviously he just doesn't want to be held accountable. I actually left after coming back. Let them go since it was before curfew. I didn't do anything wrong.
Did you ask where they were going?
No, I respect their privacy. But I distinctly remember Kinukawa was talking on her phone before she left. Judging by their conversation, I assumed she was invited out by someone.
Fuck! Okay, I'll try looking for them.
Ignoring what the door manager attempts to say after that, I immediately hang up.
This is bad.
Stifling my mounting anxiety, I quickly try to organize my thoughts. They got a phone call and left the dorm. Luring their target out with a phone call is a trick that a party has used over and over again. Knowing that, it's probably a sign they're being lured back onto the school grounds. I need to find them and quickly.
Fuck.
Now let's go to the student council room. They aren't there. Okay, the library maybe? Nope, okay. I doubt they'd be in the faculty room, and they're not in the infirmary. So let's go to the new building. Two of them have to be at the school somewhere. Where to look first? Come. Place connect past future. What? Feeling just now in that whisper. Same voice that told me to pretend to be Mr. Hirose during Slipmouth Kashima's case. So it wasn't Kashima? Who is it? Gone to the place that connects the past and the future. Was trying to guide me somewhere. Would that be the connecting corridor? Because that is technically the past, and this is the new building. I am going to look around a little bit and see if I can find any tooths anywhere. So give me just a minute. No, that's locked. Okay, that makes it easier. Large bulls. Oh! Something stuffed into the red crack. Let's touch it. Slowly stick my fingers into the crack. It's lukewarm and damp. Ah! Ow! Sharp pain shoots through my finger. Something's biting me! Yank my finger out for check for an injury. What? Strangely enough, there's no wound. Am I imagining things? I think the departed bit me! Granted, they asked for consent the first time, but they didn't ask this time. That goes against consent. Okay, something fell to the floor. I figured it was a tooth. Okay. Okay, most of the rooms are locked, so I do examine things on the way there. Oh! The flashlight. Wait, you're... She's back! Female doll is standing in the darkness. My question is she evil or is she trying to help us for some reason? I don't know. You're the one who called me, right? Yeah, like, I don't know why. I used to think that this doll was evil, but, like, more and more I'm thinking, like, you know, because, like, in the last two games, like, you know, dolls were evil. Maybe it's like a subversion of expectations. Maybe it's not as evil as it's meant, as we're supposed to think it is. Force the words out of my tense mouth. So, a place that connects the past and the future. Must be the corridor that connects between the old and new buildings. Yeah, I figured that. What the hell are you? She's a doll. Doll owner responds in a hollow voice. We simply stand facing each other, both of us motionless as time passes. Meanwhile, Doryu and Michio are... feel uneasy thinking about it. Hey, why did you call me? Plebby. What's she trying to say? Place, bell, rings, my... All in the red dress disappears, blending into the darkness. Okay. What did she want to tell me? Place the bell rings. That's the clock tower, I'm assuming. Wait, well, hold on. Yes, I can go to the clock tower. Wait, courtyard? Okay. Oh! There's something there. Something reflected in the light of my flashlight. This is... a tooth! Okay, can't go to the old building. Oh! The statue. That's the statue of the guardian fox stands here. It's darkened, which gives one the impression it's been here for quite some time. Foxes might be messengers of Inari, but this isn't the time to make a wish. Hold on, I take it back. This is a perfect time to wish for their safety. I close my eyes and clap my hands together. I hope Michiho and Dory will be safe. Ow! What's that sound? Clocks look the same as before. Just my imagination. Why am I getting chills then? Huh? Oh, something suddenly falls out of the fox's mouth. Is it a tooth? Is a tooth! I think that's the last tooth. I leveled up. I'm level 3. Fuck yeah! The explanation is really confusing, but I got a bad feeling. Are they safe? I need to find them quickly. Right. But first I'm going to go back to, here, because I found all of them. I don't think there's going to be new items. Oh, but I can enhance my bag with 3 lost souls. I may as well. I hope I get to keep this last lost soul, you know, going into the next chapter. That would be nice. Okay, let's go to the clock tower then. I've already found all of the teeth, so we should be good for this. Place where the bell rings, huh? Only one possibility. Oh, shit! Clock tower. A landmark of Konohara Academy that was built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary. Having fortunately escaped the fiery ravages of the war, it became a symbol of the school along with the old building. Clock stopped working 7 years ago, so there's no way the bell can ring. Wait, the clock stopped working 7 years ago. Maybe that's what we need to look into. But I've heard the bell since coming here, especially on occasions when the departed's presence is strong. Were they maybe someone that died during the war? Or is it possible that doll was sealed there and that's why the clock tower was spared? And she woke up and she's unintentionally or possibly intentionally causing this. The bell's ringing. Shit! Screamed just now. Was it Doryu? She's nearby, probably inside the clock tower. Shit, the door's open. The door of the clock tower is slightly ajar, almost as if it's beckoning me to enter. I want to put my hands on the rusty doorknob. The double doors fling open. What exactly am I seeing here? Whoa! Okay, yeah. Future Brandon definitely gonna have to blur some of these bits. Both Doryu and Michiho are lying on the floor in their underwear. What the hell happened here? You guys okay? Yes! Dory replies weakly she can't think straight. Mr. Yashiki! Ichigo groans and calls my name. Can you stand? Don't think so. I can't move my arms and legs. A huge blob is wriggling around them, restraining their limbs. Yeah, I know I had to blur it out, but there are bugs, like, all over them. It's gross. I'm gonna rip it off. Wait! Don't provoke the bugs, they'll bite! A swarm of insects are crawling on their skin. Some are venomous, including centipedes. If this is the Departed's doing, then these are likely no ordinary insects. There are bound to be massive consequences if I mess up. These girls could end up like Daimon. Better be extremely careful and take things step by step. What should I do first? I mean, I want to help Michiho first. I mean, I do like her more. So yeah, let's help Michiho. First, I remove the slime mold that's binding Michiho's limbs. And I carefully brush the bugs from her body. Can you walk, Michiho? Barely. I help Michiho get on her feet and take her out of the clock tower. Thank you. We should be safe here. I'll go help Doryu now. Wait here. I return to the clock tower and perform the same tasks in the exact same order to help Doryu. Why was there a choice then? Lastly, I scoop their uniforms from the floor and run outside with her. Close the doors behind me and heave a huge sigh of relief. It all went well. While the two are getting dressed, I look up at the clock tower. Is it just a coincidence that they were put here? I don't think so. There must be a reason for it. And a calculated one at that. Mr. Yashiki, we're done changing. I have to ask them what happened. Before that, let's go back to the infirmary. Once we arrive, I make them some instant coffee. Both of them sip their drinks in silence. Their faces have regained some color. Looks like they've calmed down a bit. They should be able to talk now. Mr. Yashiki, I'm fine now. Feel free to ask anything you need to know. That goes for me, too. Despite their trembling voices, they're trying to be strong. Honestly, I'd rather not make these kids recall such painful events, but I don't have a choice. Then figure out what happened back in the clock tower. Well, tell them about the pool spirit. Tell them I managed to resolve the situation with the spirit in the pool. Thank you, Mr. Yashiki. To think that spirit really was Takai. So she was murdered by Hanako and then became a spirit? Kinda scary to think about a spirit giving birth to another spirit. Takai isn't the only victim that turned into the Departed. Into a spirit. I don't know why I said Departed. Shinji, who was killed by Kashima, is haunting the gymnasium. I have to wonder if this entire series of awful events was set in motion by the Departed. Ask why they came back to the school. Dorm manager told me you were invited out by someone. Who called you? It was you? Me? You asked us to help you because you were trapped in the clock tower. So Hime and I went over. I think that was probably the Departed pretending to be me in order to lure you out. You serious? Damn, they're a tricky enemy. What happened in the clock tower? The door was open when we arrived at the clock tower. The moment we stepped inside, a swarm of insects attacked us. They were crawling under our uniforms, so we took them off and tried to get the insects off us. I started panicking and everything went black after that. If they were just normal insects, I wouldn't be so scared, but I saw some venomous centipedes among them. My limbs refused to move when I tried to escape. And then you came just when we were at the end of our rope. You really saved our lives. Was the Departed the one who sent those insects to attack us?
Most likely. I saw notice that they were trying to kill you two, student council.
Why us?
I might have an idea why.
Do you mind telling us?
So notice the Departed's targets fall into two categories. People directly targeted by the Departed like you were, or those who were targeted by other spirits. Everyone who's been directly targeted by the Departed have all been people I'm close with.
Then that means we were targeted because we're close with you?
I think so.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, Doryu. Sorry, Michiho. You wouldn't have had this horrific experience if I hadn't asked for your help. I'm a curse. Shouldn't have gotten involved in this case. Then Daimon wouldn't have to go through such terrible things. My chest tightens as feelings of regret well up inside.
But we were saved because of you.
Doryu.
You still saved our lives. That's not something that just anyone would have been able to do. You did it because you have the skills. Yup. The other adults don't believe in the Departed. You're the only one I can rely on to protect us. So please don't apologize for caring about us. We're really grateful to you.
Michiho. Thank you. Even after experiencing many terrible things, they never lose their smiles. They never turn away from the terror lurking in the darkness. Instead, they're trying to fight against it. I don't know if it's because they're brave or have a strong sense of justice. One thing's for sure, though. What those two are doing is not something that just anyone would be capable of. Witnessing their strength and resolve has given me encouragement. The two of them shine brightly like a beacon in the darkness. Oh, so maybe this whole chapter is about reminding him why he helps people in the first place.
Mr. Yashiki, there's something I'm curious about. Is the Departed really hiding in our school?
Yes. Izumi and I said they were pretending to be human.
Do you know who they are?
No, unfortunately. They're one cautious foe, disguising themselves and leaving no clues at all.
Mr. Yashiki, would you like to try deducing the Departed's true identity with us? Nice idea. Let's give it a shot. 3 heads are better than 2.
Yeah, sure. Better give it a try. Your suggestions pique my interest. Who knows? Maybe we can actually feel the Departed's presence.
So, the Departed is targeting those who are close to you, right? How would they know your circle of friends and who you're close to, though? Since they're a spirit, they might have used their supernatural powers to figure it out. Or they might have discovered it when pretending to be a human at the school. Why don't you try exploring that option? If we assume they're just using powers, that won't leave any path to deduce anything. There's only a handful of people who know about I and Sho at this school. First up is my client, the headmaster of the school, Mr. Konoe. Since I report everything related to the case, he would have learned a thing or two about me during the process. Next we have the curriculum coordinator, Sakamoto. A serious and cantankerous individual, she might have heard things about me from Mr. Konoe and her colleagues. Next, the male student, Haruaki Abe. For some reason he knows a lot about me and my connections. He called me Spirit Doctor, so he may know about the Mark Bearers too. Then we have Himiko Doryu and Michiho Kinukawa. Both of them have been working with me, so they know about I and Sho as well. Is the departed among them? If so, who is it? Oh my god! Am I just taking a shot in the dark here? The problem is that I really don't know. Himiko or Michiho, it could be either of them, honestly. It could be either of them, and like, I know we just went through a whole thing to save them and everything, but something I've noticed, and I don't know how, if this is a good or a bad thing, but they have been, like, attacked by spirits and everything, and been completely fine afterwards. They're the only ones that have been. At the same time, Haruaki Abe knows a lot about me. At the same time, it could be Sakamoto. I don't know. God damn it, this is just... I don't know. I don't have enough information. I doubt that it's that... Okay, out of everyone, I want to eliminate the people who I don't think it is first. I don't think it's Konoe. Konoe doesn't benefit from any of this. He didn't even believe in spirits until he saw The Departed and everything. So, like, and that seems pretty genuine. Could be a red herring, but, like, I'm going with that. Miss Sakamoto, she seems to genuinely care about the students and only gives us information when we really need it. But The Departed wouldn't want to help us. They would want us to figure things out on our own. Like I said, it could be... Honestly, I think it's a student, and I think it's one of these three. Haruaki Abe, he knows a lot about me, and he's an arrogant prick. But at the same time, would The Departed go out of their way to, like, reveal themselves to us? This I don't know. Honestly, my gut reaction says Himiko. I'm not The Departed, I'm terrified of all this spooky stuff. Too bad, Hime. There isn't enough to prove your innocence. Who knows, maybe you transform into The Departed when I'm not looking. Come on, that's such a bad joke. However, Doryu was attacked by The Departed. She was even attacked when we were investigating Hanako. Hard to imagine her as The Departed. I don't even want to think about it. And this isn't as easy as I thought. I don't have enough clues to deduce The Departed's true identity yet. I can only press on with the investigation, all the while wondering who my allies and who my enemies are. Before we realized that a long time had passed. I can't just keep these girls out when they've already broken their curfew. Better leave the infirmary as soon as we're ready. Yeah, that was a really short chapter. What kind of excuse should we give the dorm manager? That's a good question. Not one I can help with, either. After closing up the special building, we leave the school. Mr. Yashiki? Would you mind sharing more details about this case with us? Maybe we can help you come up with something. Well, you have a point, but... You don't want us to get involved? It's too late for that. You've already been targeted by The Departed. You solving this case is the only way we're gonna get back to our normal lives. That's why both of us want to help you out. Please, let us help Mr. Yashiki.
Fine. Alright. All the deaths, the gruesome occult phenomena, the fear of being targeted by the departed. My heart is overburdened with all the stress. I want to let it out. Just want to vent to someone. Anyone. So once the two press me, I give in easily, opening up like an unlocked diary, spilling the details of the incidents up to this point. How Horikoshi and Manabe were killed by the spirits, Daimon's hospitalization, as well as the female doll and the numerous visions she's shown me, something I didn't even tell the mark bearers. I guess that's just about everything. Ha! Both of them stare at me stunned. I was finding it hard to believe. Honestly, it'd be more of a shock if they believed it all.
Mr. Yashiki? That doll in the red dress? We know her.
Wait, you know her? Say what?
We saw her before at the clock tower. On the day we received this curse.
What? What? What curse? I'm not following you. What a turn of events. I have to ask for details. Doll sighting.
It was 2 months ago during summer break. We went to the clock tower for the school's 70th anniversary project.
Oh yeah, weren't you guys planning to get the clock tower moving again?
Yes, we wanted to inspect the inside of the tower before moving on with the project. That was when we saw a female doll in a red dress placed on the altar.
Did the doll move?
No, she was just sitting on the altar.
Oh, you unsealed her!
It immediately gave us chills, so we decided to get out of the tower. It was too late, we were already cursed.
Is that why Michiho has white hair and she has that mark on her face? Oh, what's the curse?
Is it okay if I tell him, Hime? Sure, go ahead. Only because I'm sure you'll believe us, Mr. Yashiki.
Alright. Michiho looks serious, which isn't the side of her I've seen often.
You can see them, can't you? The white hair and the mark on Hime's face.
Yeah, they really stand out.
Tell you the truth, other people can't see them.
What?
Aside from us, the only one who could see them is you.
That's impossible, but how? Now that I think about it, there was definitely something off. Or you never tried to hide her mark from others. None of the mark bearers ever commented on Michiho's white hair. That'll make sense now. It's because I'm the only one who can see them.
We've been this way ever since we met that doll. This must be the doll's curse.
Why did they never mention being cursed?
We actually told the door manager about it, but she didn't believe us. She thought we were just being weird kids. It was really hard on us. After that, we decided not to speak about it to anyone else.
Or you solemnly cast her eyes downward. Something like this has really taken a toll on her and Michiho.
After that, we met you. I thought I noticed you staring at my mark. I was wondering whether you could see it back then. Remember when you complimented my hair before? That convinced me you were the only one who could see these things. I was really happy about it. Michio said we should talk about it with you, but I was afraid. I was scared you'd look at us weird. However, tonight, I finally got the courage.
Why am I the only one who can see those things, though?
I'm not sure about why that is. Aren't there some special occurrences that are only visible to you? Maybe our curse is like that.
So this is another effect of my gifted supernatural sense, huh? The woes of being cursed. I recall the mark that was carved on my body 4 months ago. It was only 4 months? Oh my god. It was a death curse. Undoubtedly, their curse also has the power to bring misfortune upon them. Have you experienced anything strange ever since you got the curse, like a health condition, or hearing or seeing things?
Nothing at the moment. I'm not sleep deprived and I still have my normal appetite. How about you, Hime? I'm fine too. I knew it. This curse is bad news, right?
I mean, it's called a curse for a reason.
Don't scare me like that.
I feel like I've gotten all the information I need at the moment.
Mr. Yashiki, I've been thinking about this for a while, but do you think the departed's true identity is that doll?
I'm going with my gut. I don't think so. The departed and the doll don't seem to be the same. They're obviously in conflict with each other. Like, I don't know why I know that, but something tells me. No. I don't think so.
She put a curse on us, though. Isn't she, like, bad news? I'm sure she's the departed. The evil spirits that were sealed in the clock tower have come out. I'm sure that was our fault.
But she looks different from the departed.
If the departed can transform into a human, it can probably transform into other things, too. Even this curse of ours that the departed's doing, that means it should be lifted once they're gone.
Michiko gives an abnormally loud shout. Seems you really believe the female doll is the departed. Now I'm even more suspicious of Michiho maybe being the departed. Purely because, like I said, I have this gut feeling that the doll isn't necessarily evil. But she's like absolutely against the doll and believes the doll is evil. Granted, the doll did curse her, so it could be some of that, but God, too much conflicting information. She was already investigating spirits that departed when we first met. I understand why she was doing that now. She wasn't my rival. She was trying to find a way to lift her curse.
If what Michio said is true, the departed's case isn't just something that's happening randomly. There are incidents that both of us caused.
Doryu,
we have to put an end to this. Please, let us help you.
Learn new information from the two of them. The evil darkness surrounding Konohara Academy continues to deepen. Wonder when that darkness will finally be cleared away and replaced by sunshine. When we arrive at the dormitory, the dorm manager is waiting for us. Given the fact they broke curfew and turned late, it's no wonder she's beside herself with rage. I already learned a trick to dealing with her from our earlier phone call. She's only concerned about who is going to be held responsible for all this. Once I promise her that I won't tell the school about the curfew violation, she takes it down several notches. I say goodbye to Doryu and Michiho and leave the dormitory. Time to head back to the Kujo mansion. Drinking more coffee, I am. There, I start compiling all the reports I need to submit to Mr. Konoe, accompanied by a cup of sweet coffee. How should I summarize this? If I mention the clock tower incident, I'm going to have to bring up the girls breaking the curfew as well. That would betray the dorm manager and ruin the image of those two students. Guess I just stick to mentioning the pool ghost. Black telephone rings. Who's calling me this late at night? Hello?
Kinokawa here. Hello?
Wait. How? I didn't give her my number, did I? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to call this soon. Before we parted ways, I gave them my number to the Cujo Mansion just in case. Okay. Didn't imagine she'd be using the number so soon. So why'd you call?
I just wanted to hear your voice. Your calm voice makes me feel relaxed. Don't you get that a lot?
What are you going on about? Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
I have a question for you. Let's say, if I is the departed, can you beat her?
I mean, I is definitely not the departed. I know who I is. Why are you asking something like that?
Well, the departed is hiding in our school and we have no idea who it is. I just don't know what to do if he may turn out to be the departed. Just thinking about it makes me feel depressed. That's why I wanted to talk to you. So, could you attack I if she's the departed?
I wouldn't be able to. Or no comment. No comment.
Guess my question was way too childish, huh? Oops, time to take a bath. Good night, Mr. Yashiki.
Good night. I hang up the phone once the conversation's over. Need to wash my sweat and get some shut-eye, too. I collapse onto my bed. When I close my eyes, the smiles of the two girls I saved tonight run through my mind. My tension melts away. For the first time in days, I experience that pleasant bliss of floating to dreamland unburdened by the past few days' events. However, I know this tranquility is fleeting at best. Once a new notice arrives, I'll have to face the specter again. Ah, man. Well, this is definitely where we're going to have to call it for this episode. Oh my god. That was crazy. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me, but who is the departed? I don't know. I just don't know. Because, like I said, it could be Doryu, but then with the whole thing with, her, with Michiho, I still think that it could be Michiho? But then again, they were both cursed. I still don't think it's the doll. Either way, thanks again, everybody, and as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you're not already, ring the bell for all them notifications and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers. Hey there! If you enjoyed this video, why don't you consider subscribing to my Patreon so I can keep making awesome videos like the one you just saw. The link will be in the description below, and as always, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day.